Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai hoki mai ki tōku channel, ki tōku YouTube channel. So this week is Te Wiki o Te Reo, and I want to try and just incorporate a little bit of Maori language because that is basically my culture, my heritage, it's where I'm from. I love New Zealand so much. Today I basically just am going to be doing Rima Minute makeup look, 5-minute makeup look. I'm just going to be using like really simple products, I think. This will be a full face look, so I'm just going to jump into it really. It's probably best to have some wipes on hand because it's going to get a little messy. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into some primer. It's going to be a brightening primer. You can use anything, but I'm going to be using the OXX brightening primer. Where is it? And why can I not find it? You know what's really annoying is that my makeup is all stored in one bowl. Just a massive bowl. And I've been looking online and I tried to buy some inserts from Kmart, but they were like way too big, and then Dylan had to try and cut it so that it could fit into the drawer, and I was just like, yeah, I mean it does the job and it's fine, but Vanity Collections, I think is their name, they have really cool drawer inserts specifically for makeup and specifically for the Alex drawers, which I have. So I'm looking at getting those, but it's like $260, so I mean hopefully if I wait long enough they might get some Afterpay in there. Because I don't have the pump for my Huda Beauty foundation because I have a little baby who likes to bite the lids off of everything, I'm just going to be taking it out and then just placing whatever's on there onto my face. This is the part where it's going to get messy because it's a really quick 5-minute makeup look. I'm basically just going to be rubbing it in with my hands, girl. For this one, it is really, sorry, I'm just looking into the mirror. It is really drying, like it sets quite quickly. But I like it because it's full coverage. So I will go over my eyes, I'll go over everything that I need to go over. This way, like if you use a full coverage foundation, this way you don't have to use a whole lot of concealer. You want to just blend anything out that needs blending. But make sure that you've got basically your whole face covered in foundation. Ugh. This is where the wipes comes in handy. Now I'm just taking, I might move the mirror this way. Now I'm just taking the, what are this? This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in medium. And I'm just using it mainly as a highlight. Whoopsie. I'm really just highlighting and contouring. And then I'm going to go in again with my fingers and just blend everything out. Like, but back in the days when I first started doing makeup, this is like how I used to do my makeup. Like, not obviously like this. We didn't used to do highlighting and contouring and things like that. Makeup's like gotten so, it's like serious, but it's like cool, like it's really growing. And it's cool how makeup's like really changed over the years. But this is basically how I used to do my makeup before I had makeup brushes. You know? Before makeup became as big as it is now. Like, it's huge now. But yes, before there was brushes, this is what I used to do. And it feels so fucked now. Like, it honestly feels so fucking weird to do my makeup with no brushes. And it's actually fucked how good it looks. Like, it still looks fine. It's just probably not as hygienic. So, for me, I like really don't know that much Maori. Which is why I only said no mai, hoki mai. And basically just the basics in the beginning, because like I went to a school that had like a Maori unit, but I didn't really, like, I learned a bit from there, but I didn't really learn how to put sentences together. And that's really what I struggle with, because Maori is so, it's such a, I've always heard that it's such a beautiful language, and because I am Maori, it makes me really proud to have that. I feel like it's like such an asset for New Zealand as well, because New Zealand struggles a lot to kind of accept the fact that Maori want more inclusivity, you know. They want to be recognised for being Indigenous to New Zealand, and their language is basically who they are. Well, I said they, like, I'm not fucking Māori, but anyway. So it's like a good time to start learning te reo, and like it really pushes me, and I'm sure a lot of other people who want to learn Māori or who are Māori and they might take it up. It's a really good time for them to really just kind of connect back with their roots and yeah, start learning again. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing powder just to set my face. I'm really just only taking a little bit. This is the banana powder from Australis. And I'm just putting it underneath my eyes so that it doesn't crease. I'm going to bring a little bit of that powder onto the top of my eyelids as well, because I'm not really doing like a really intense look. It's just going to be really like just neutral basically. If you have really oily skin, just, you know, put it wherever you feel like you need to put it. That's generally like your cheeks or your T-zone or whatever, but I really just want to use it so that it will keep my under eyes nice and fresh. Oh my god, it's so hot. It's getting so hot in Australia now. What the hell's on my arm? Look at it. I don't know. Look at my baby hairs. Does anybody still have baby hairs that kind of just like pop up whenever? Mine are so long though. Like, look at this. Bitch, it's there. Anyway, what am I doing next? Eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take this MAC palette. I think this is the Warm Neutral. Yeah, Eyeshadow X15 Warm Neutral palette. Because I just really generally want to get like something on my eyes, because I am wearing makeup obviously. I want my eyes to at least look a little bit warmer and a little bit more contoured. So I'm going to use this palette because it's got a lot of neutrals. Obviously it's the Warm Neutral palette. So I'm going to use this. I'm not too sure what I'm doing at the moment, so let me figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to be using 3 colors. It's going to be this one, Settle, and then I'm going to go down here and use these 2. Divine Decadence and Butterfudge from MAC. Anyway, I'm just going to take my fingers, as I said earlier. I didn't use any brushes, so just taking my fingers, and this really doesn't want to come off onto my fingers, so I'm just taking it as more as a transition shade. So for a transition, you kind of want to use this shade as an in-between for the lightest part of your eye, which is the top, just under the brow bone. And then, like, obviously the darker shade, which will probably be around here, the outer corner. And I'm just creating like a circle underneath my eyebrow. And just leaving a little bit of space there. And that's basically all I'll do. So on the outer corner, I'm going to use the shade, which is the Decadence, or Divine Decadence. And I'm just taking that with my 3rd finger, my ring finger as well, and I'm just packing it in on the outer corner. So with the darker shade, you kind of just want to, you don't want to take it too far in. You just really want to have it on the outer third, and then you want to go in with the lighter shade across here. Okay, so now that that's on, I'm going to use the lighter shade here, which is Butterfudge. And I'm just going to use my middle finger to kind of blend those shadows together. And if you don't have a brown mid-tone shade, you can just use a bronzer. I generally do that like quite often. Especially if I'm just doing like one shadow across my eyes, I will just use a bronzer and I'll just do it across like this part of my eye, like the whole lid, and then I'll just blend it upwards. But that is basically the eyes done, and then I'm going to use some mascara, curl my lashes. The mascara that I'm using is obviously like the Essence one that I always use every single time. Okay, so now that my lashes are curled, I'm just going to place a little bit of mascara. And then I'll just go over again just to really intensify them. You know, when I used to watch YouTube videos like a few years ago, I saw this one chick who used to layer like 5 different mascaras onto her lashes because she wanted like volume and length and like, I don't know, fucking everything. So she used to use 5 and I used to use 2, and I thought like doing 3 was too much. So that's basically my lashes done, and I'll just go in and I'll do my eyebrows now. So lately I've been using the Revlon Color Stay what is this? The brow pencil, and it's got a retractable pencil thingy. Anyway, so I use this one in my like natural brows video, my natural look video. They're still being so noisy. So I generally just fill them in until they look kind of decent. Okay, so my camera just died, my battery died, I only had a little bit left on the anyway. I thought that I'd be able to get it done before it died, but that's alright. I've almost finished. I've basically just got to do my lips, and I'm using the Fenty Glow lip gloss. This one, oh, I love it because my lips are so dry, and this really, it has like a nice sheen to it, but it really hydrates my lips as well. So all of like the dry skin ends up like getting nice and moist. So you look kind of done. And then I'm just going to go over with a little bit of highlight, and that's it. So the highlight that I'm using is by Mecca Max. This is the Skin Halo Diamond Dust in Rose Gold. This is broken. Tasman like threw it on the ground and he was angry with me. So I'm being very gentle with this because I don't know how to put them back together. You know how like there's those videos where you can just put shit back together? I don't know how to do that. And I've seen some of them and they're like, if you get it wrong, then you know it won't be like, you'll be wasting your time anyway. So anyway, so I'm just going to go on the top of my cheekbones and just across my temples. I might bring a little bit into the what was this part called? The brow bone. And then yeah, just put a little bit on my nose and down the bridge of my nose. And if you want, you can put a little bit in the corners of your eyes as well. Like obviously you don't have to do all of these steps. The makeup will still be fine without it. But yeah. That's basically it. I do my forehead now because I saw Nikki Tutorials do it when she did like this I don't know, this out of it look that she done, and it looked so pretty. And that is basically my makeup done. Hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys use it. I hope it helps somebody. Sorry, just cleaning up. Yeah, my hands are a mess again. When I did this initially, like, I didn't use a brush. I used a eyeshadow. But you can just use your finger and then go across here and wherever the fuck you need to go. But I forgot that I was doing this, so I forgot that I was doing this with my fingers, so I ended up using a brush. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you want to use a beauty blender to get your foundation and your concealer on and everything like that, more than welcome to. Makeup is really, it's like, it doesn't really matter how you get it on there, just as long as it looks good. Really, that's all that matters. And beauty blenders I know work perfectly with this foundation, the Faux Filter foundation from Huda Beauty, and even using my fingers worked perfectly well. So I was really happy with the way that it turned out, and it was really quick and easy, and then you can just like get out the door and do whatever you need to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will try and say something in Maori. What should I say? Ka kite anō? Kataima? Which basically means see you later. And I guess I'll just see you in my next video. Bye guys. Ka kite anō whānau. Bye. Mwah.
When I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I run for the bus station. But while riding